Toastmasters' main goal really is about communication. With Beth being under the weather right now, not being able to be here, there was a little bit of miscommunication. She asked for my title when she contacted me about my speech. So I told her my title was El Conquistador. That's my title. That's not the title of my speech, though. So that's an oversight on her part, which is okay. The title of my speech is about, or is, perspective. What is perspective? Well, if you're an artist, your perspective may be something in the front is close to you, something that's supposed to be in the background shows up in the back. Perspective could mean I'm looking across a field and I can see that, yes, that tree, even though it's far away, is actually very big. Perspective can also mean how we see, how we feel, how we think about something. It could be a construct, a concrete item like a mallet. It could be a concept. The concept of peace, the concept of love. It could be our perception on exactly what somebody said, such as El Conquistador. The perspective I really want to focus on is what really is important. What is the perspective that Den has about going to the gym and then eating cookies? What is the perspective? What does it mean to have perspective when a young man finds out about an organization like this and comes to a building and has to fight off security guards to get into this room? My main thought on perspective is in a day-to-day manner. You get up in the morning and you have to make that decision to get up. What am I going to do with my day? You could decide, I'm going to have a stellar day. This is my day. There's I can't remember the name, a gentleman out of the Keys who does the treasure hunting. He goes out in the ship, swims down looking for treasure. His motto was, today is the day. Took him 14 years to find one ship, but today is the day. My day, this day, I knew I wasn't going to find any treasure. I was up real late last night, and Joe saw me this morning. Right now, my shoulders may be drooping a little bit. I had a very long night. I was on vacation last week when I had to visit all my in-laws. So that was going to be a fun vacation to start with. Which, by the way, is 16 hours away by car. I had to work in some fashion every single day. And I don't mean, I had to get stuff out of the car, wash the car, we were going somewhere. I mean, I had my laptop and I had my cell phone, and I was on a conference call, I was sending emails, I was sending IMs. Oh boy, what kind of vacation is this? So it wasn't all day, every day. One day was actually literally a half day, a 4-hour block of time. And I'm thinking, oh, that was terrible. But how bad can that really be? I'm on vacation. I'm not in the office. I'm out. I'm visiting family. I've gone far away. I've taken it upon myself to leave my area and not just say, well, why don't you guys come to me if you think it's important for us to see each other? In Fort Wayne, where I had lived for many years, it reminded me of something I had said one day, and I've said it before. I probably said it to some of the people in this group, either in the meeting or outside. The common thing you say to each other is, how's your day going? How was your day? What happened today? Was it a good day? And one of my answers, some of the time, is, well, at least nobody died. Because of what I did, nobody lost their life. And because, put that in perspective. Hey, if I didn't kill anybody or wasn't responsible for their death, hey, that's, how bad could your day be? I knew a lady who was an EMT, and I ran into her at Scouts one night. She asked how my day was going. I said, well, at least nobody died. And her response was, I wish I could say the same thing. Oh, I tell you, just. So, how bad can your day be? How bad can anything be? Look at our jobs. We all have a variety of jobs within this company, outside this company, whatever it is you happen to do. I was on vacation last week, but because of what I was doing, I was helping to ensure the success of this company. But that's one time. That's the only time I've ever had to do something like that. I had an opportunity to talk to my manager about it. And he's like, yeah, that's what my week is. I had a chance to talk to a director. And my manager is responsible for one team. This director is responsible for a handful of teams with a handful of applications. He's got a friend who, they were at the same level. His friend is now a VP. He's like, I never have any time off. Doesn't matter Saturday, Sunday, weekends, vacation. It doesn't matter. Because so it helped me to really put in perspective, how bad was it really? I've talked to you about health problems before in various speeches. There's the old adage, I wish I had shoes until I met a man with no legs. It's pretty common saying, but it really puts things in perspective. Money. Who here has enough money? Sorry, I shouldn't have raised my hand, because I know I don't. So, but how much is enough? When I started with this company 15 years ago, and I look at what I made then to what I made now, the cost of living has increased a little bit, but not a lot. It always seems like I'm just out of reach of where I want to be. So how much is really enough? I really need to put that into perspective. When I came into work this morning, I mentioned Joe saw me. We work out together. So he knew, I was up late. I was feeling really down. But we went and we worked out. It got my blood flowing, got me going. I thought, okay, how bad is today really going to be? And I ran into another buddy of mine. I said, hey, Todd, how's it going? Oh, not so good. Oh, what's wrong? My grandma passed away yesterday. And it again, made me take that step back to just a few hours before, waking up, oh, I'm so tired. He woke up to find out that his grandmother had passed away. I mean, there is no comparison. I want to leave you with something to help keep things in perspective. Some people call it a blessing, some people call it a curse. May those who love us, and those that don't love us, may God turn their hearts. And if He can't turn their hearts, at least let Him turn their ankles so we can see them limping. But take that perspective and help it build an indomitable spirit within you to say that, boy, this sucked, but you know what? It's not as bad as this guy over on this outage that I'm stuck on. But there's a VP who's getting yelled at by our CIO at the same time. Thank you.